Hi students, today Mrs. Allen is going to go through Set A Paper 2, the last 4 questions, question 15, 14, 13 and 12. Do take down notes and do corrections together with me.
Question 12. Mary baked 945 chocolate and vanilla buns. After selling an equal number of both types of buns, she had 1/3 of the chocolate buns and 1/6 of the vanilla buns left. She packed the remaining chocolate buns into 23 boxes. Some boxes contain 12 chocolate buns, while the rest contain 9 chocolate buns. How many chocolate buns were packed into the 23 boxes? Now in this question, we take a look at what strategy is it? And this phrasing, after selling an equal number of both types of buns, this will actually show us that it's an equal concept, meaning I actually sell the equal number of chocolate and vanilla buns, then I got some buns left. So the strategy, let us write down the strategy, is equal concept. Okay, is equal concept. So now, let's take a look at the fraction. After selling an equal number of both types of buns, she had 1/3 chocolate buns left. 1/3 of the chocolate buns left. So how much was being sold? Yes, it's 2/3 sold. How about vanilla buns? If there are 1/6 of the vanilla buns left, how much of the vanilla buns were sold? 5/6. This also means that we are going to draw a model to equate that 2 units from the chocolate buns is equivalent to 5 units of the vanilla buns, because these are the equal number of both types of buns sold. So for chocolate and vanilla, let us draw 3 units first. Then I boxed out that 2 units that were sold, that were equivalent to actually 5 units of the vanilla buns. 2, 3, 4, 5. While the total of the vanilla buns is actually 6. Now take a look at this model. I have 2 units, yet I want to equate to 5. What is the common multiple of 2 and 5? Yes, 2 times 5 is 10. So I'm going to write 5 units to get the 10. The other side, I also put 5 units to equate. While vanilla buns, I put 2 units, 2 units, 2 units, 2 units, 2 units. Now we are quite happy and we can actually count the number of units that represent the total for chocolate buns and for vanilla buns. Let us count 5 units, 10 units, 15. 15 units. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 units of vanilla buns. We are going to add them to get 27 units, and 27 units correspond to 945. Let us find 1 unit to get 35. And then they are asking you how many chocolate buns were left and packed into the 23 boxes. And what we are finding is the 5 units. So we take 35 times 5, which is 175. So this is the answer for the part A. The answer is 175. Now this 175 chocolate buns, you are going to pack them into 23 boxes. Like what we mentioned in the morning, this is either you use guess and check or you use make a supposition. For example, I have 23 boxes. I do not know how many boxes contain 9 chocolate buns or 5 chocolate buns. But when you do guess and check, you just need to check that the total number of boxes used is 23. So I'm going to use make a supposition. Let us assume or suppose all buns packed in boxes of 5. Let us assume all the chocolate buns packed in boxes of 5. This 23 If I pack them into boxes of 5, I will have 115. No, this number is too low because what I want is 175. This is too low. I need some more to hit the 175. How much do I need? You minus and you get 60. This is what we need. I need this one. I need 60 more. So what am I supposed to do? You are going to take out a box containing 5 and put in a box containing 9 buns. We are doing to do an exchange. This is called an exchange. Because I assume all are packed in boxes of 5, not possible. I must take out one box containing of 5 and put in one box containing of 9 chocolate buns. So when you do this exchange, what will happen? There will be an increase of 4 chocolate buns. Good, no? Because when we do this exchange, that increase in 4. So how many groups of 4 are there in 60? So how many groups of 4 are there in 60? And then we divide. We divide 60 by 4, we get 15. This 15 means I put in 15 boxes containing 9 chocolate buns and take out 15 boxes containing 5 chocolate buns. So this one I put in 15 boxes containing 9 chocolate buns. Let me actually rewrite for you. 9 chocolate buns. So actually you already got the answer. How many boxes contain 9 chocolate buns? The answer is 15. But we are not so sure. We can do a check. If 23 boxes minus 15, I will get 8. Let us say 8 times 5 is 40. Then if I take 15 times 9, I will get 135. So when I do a check, really my total is really 175. So I'm quite sure that the answer is 15. Okay, let us move on to question 13. 13, a total of 9,408 cookies were baked for a school carnival. 60% of the people at the carnival were children. The ratio of the number of girls to the number of boys was 5:3. Each adult received 5 cookies and each child received 6 cookies. There were no cookies left. Find the ratio of the number of cookies the adults received to the number of cookies children received. Express your answer in the simplest form. Now when I see this percentage, I want to use ratio. I will convert this percentage to a fraction, and simplest form is 3 out of 5. Okay, so let us see, if let's say the number of children and adult, if let's say the number of children is 3, how many units represent the number of adults? Yes, you take 5 minus 3 to get 2. Okay, this is the ratio of the number of children to the number of adults. Please don't put this as your answer because there's nothing mentioned about the cookies yet. So let's say really your carnival, not possible have 3 children, and these 3 children receive 6 cookies. There will be 18 cookies. Let's say your carnival really only have 2 adults, which is not possible because this is the simplest form, and each adult receive maybe 5 cookies, then the total will be 10. So in one group, when I add these 2 numbers together, I will get 28. But in this question, they do not need you to add or whatsoever. They just asked you, what is the ratio of the number of cookies? Because this is the number of cookies already. This one actually is children. This one is actually adult. Number of cookies the adults receive to the number of cookies children receive, which is 10 is to 18, and the simplest form is 5 is to 9. Yes, don't be shocked. This is the answer already. It's 5 is to 9, simplest form. But you need to be very clear. The one that I written in black is the number of cookies, while the one I written in blue is the number of children is to the number of adults. Now with that, we are going to move on. Since the number of cookies that the adults receive to the number of cookies that children receive is in this ratio, let us add this ratio. 5 plus 9 unit is 14 unit. Now 14 unit correspond to 9,408 cookies. Let's find 1 unit. Okay, which is 672. Then since I am interested in children, I will find the number of cookies that the children receive. Times 9, which is 648. This is the number of cookies, the total number, actual number of cookies all the children receive. So right now they say, okay, the number of girls, the number of girls to the number of boys is 5 is to 3. Okay, never mind. Let us find out how many children are there. Since each child receives 6 cookies and the total number of cookies is 648, let us divide to find out how many children are there. Let's take 6,048 divide by 6. You will get 1,008. This is really the number of children. So right now, if 5 parts plus 3 parts is 8 parts, 8 parts correspond to 1,008. My target is to find 3 parts because this represents the number of boys. So I am going to actually find out what is 1,008 divided by 8. 1,008 divided by 8 is 126. And when 126 times 3, you will get the answer 378. So the answer is 378 boys. So for every step, you need to be very clear. Don't be confused. Slowly find out total number of cookies the children receive. Then you divide to get the number of children, so on and so forth, and use the ratio to help you. Okay, let us move on. Question 14. Tank M was completely filled with water and a cubicle tank N was empty. Cubicle means 4 sides the same. Write down first. Taps Y and Z were turned on at the same time. Water flow from Y into tap N at the rate of 200 cubic centimeter per minute. Water flow from tap Z to N at 700 cubic centimeter per minute. Okay, let me write down for you. This one flow 200 cubic centimeter per minute. So they ask you, what was the volume of water left in tap N at the end of the 20 minutes? So in this story, the taps were on at the same time. They were turned on at the same time. For Y, the one I written in red, it was shh. This is tap Y. But for tap Z, actually it's going to drain water from the tap M very quickly. 1 minute, actually 700 cubic centimeter of water. And then so actually the out actually is more than in. So effectively, effectively in 1 minute in tank M. Actually, I take 700 minus 200 equal 500. Okay, effectively every 1 minute, actually after all the water being drained out and some water coming in, actually 1 minute there will be 500 cubic centimeter in the tank M. Okay, so with that they asked you, they say, what was the volume of water left at the end of 20 minutes? Okay, so the first step is find the original amount of water first in 10 m. Okay, I take the length times breadth from height to give you 60,000. Alright, and you know that actually 20 minutes later, what will happen? You take 20 minutes times 500, it is 10,000. This is the amount of water out of the tank. Okay, effectively in 1 minute there will be 500 cubic centimeter of water out lah, okay, out of tank M. So they asked you, what was the what I mean is effectively in 1 minute, or actually there will be 500 cubic centimeter of water in tank M when the both taps are switched on. Okay, so what happens after 20 minutes? At first you have this, then after 20 minutes, actually 10,000 cubic centimeter of water will leave. So what do? I take 60,000 minus 10,000 to give you 50,000. So 50,000 cubic centimeter of water is 50 liters. Alright, Ken? So with that, we carry on. What was the height of the water? Height of the water level in tank N at the end of 20 minutes. So you can tell that actually 1 minute 700 is inside. So 20 minutes, it will be, how much do you think? Yes, it is 700 times 20, which is 14,000 cubic centimeter of water. And if you want to find the height, you take 14,000 cubic centimeter divided by the base area, 40 times 40, and you will get 8.75. So if you are a little bit confused in the situation that's happening in tank M, so what will happen is, actually let me re-say this story again. Tank M already have water. Actually every 1 minute, yes, tap Z will have 700 cubic centimeter of water coming out from the tank. However, at the same time, there are 200 cubic centimeter of water going into the tank. So effectively in tank M, actually every 1 minute there will be 500 cubic centimeter of water that is still there. Alright, I'll pause here for a while. Let's take a look at question 15. The arc is as shown in figure A, drawn on a square grid. It is used to design a swimming pool as shown below. As you can see, if I follow the arc, I do see 3 arcs, which I actually wrote at the side for you. And if you see the edges of the swimming pool, you will see 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, 4 side, measuring 15 meters. So in this question, they say, what is the perimeter of the swimming pool? I am going to find out the perimeter of the arc using the radius and diameter very carefully. So you can see that this is the radius, which is 30 meters. So if you would like to have the diameter, it will be 60. You may take your time to write down. And of course, I will go and find the circumference of the circle, which is pi times d. In this case, is 3.14 times 60 meters. I will get 188.4 meters. So however, I would like to have 3 arcs only. So I will take 144 divided by 4 times 3 to get 141.3 meters. This is the perimeter of my 3 arcs. With that, I will take 141.3 meters plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 4 times to get 201.3 meters. And this is my first answer for part A. You may take your time to take down. For part B, what is the area of the swimming pool? So right now, do not focus on the shaded part. Okay, do not just focus on the shaded part. Also look at the unshaded. Okay, you do see your boomerang here. This is something that you do not want. This is your another boomerang. And your third boomerang. There are 3 boomerang that we do not want. And also, there are some squares that I don't want as well. This area of the yellow square that I highlighted. Another square. And another square. These are 3 squares that I do not want, which I'm going to highlight here for you. But how I'm going to do it? So today, the strategy that we are going to do is take away. Take away, meaning I am going to find the total number of squares in this figure. If I do the counting, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will take the area of the 10 squares. Then I take away the 3 boomerang and the 3 squares, the area of the 3 squares. Let me repeat what I mean. So I'm going to find the 10 squares, the area of the 10 squares. Then take away the 3 boomerang and the 3 smaller squares. Okay, can. So let us now find what is the area of one small square. Let's take the steps. It's 15 times 15. It is 225. Okay, so this is 225. If I would like to find, let's say I would like to find the area of the 10 squares, I will take 225 times 10 to give me 2,250. So it is here. Then I will also go straight to find the area of the quadrant, which is 1/4 times 3.14 times 30 times 30 to give me 706.5. This is the area of 1 quadrant. But I would like to find the boomerang. That's why I took 30 times 30 to give me 900. And after that, what I mean is this one, this small little square here. I have the small little square of 900. Then after that, I take away the area of the quadrant to get the area of the boomerang. Okay, so when I find the area of the boomerang, I will get 193.5. Since I got 3 boomerang I don't want, I am going to multiply by 3 here. And since I got 3 squares that I do not want, I'm going to multiply by the 3 squares over here, and I take the total to minus. If you take your calculator and minus, you will get the answer 994.5 square meters. So the answer is 994.5 square meters.